I know firsthand how difficult it can be when you are trying to speak with your doctor, talk about your symptoms that you're having, talk about why you aren't feeling well, and trying to get answers, and sometimes feeling like you're being gaslighted. I've been there. I went through this battle for over 15 years, and it can be super frustrating. So I wanted to share with you some of my tips of things that I definitely learned over the years, for 15 years of battling this, and things that I actually recommend to my clients and women that reach out to me. First and foremost is you have to demand a full thyroid panel. That's one of the very first places that I always start. Make sure that you are demanding a full thyroid panel, because TSH is not enough. TSH isn't even a thyroid hormone, it's a brain hormone. So you need to get a better idea as to a full picture of the thyroid. So make sure they're doing a full thyroid panel. If you are not sure what that looks like, I do have a link below where you can get my free guide called The Secret to Reading Your Thyroid Blood Test. And it shows you what to have checked, but I give you an explanation. So that could be information that you take when you go see your doctor, kind of armed with some information as to why you want these things checked. That always does help quite a bit. And then I go into reference ranges, and that's actually a really big thing, because a lot of times they'll put you in normal reference range when you're really not normal. So very, very important to know the distinction. So make sure you grab that guide because that will help you as well. Always make sure you're asking questions. This is another tip that I really wish I did more of back in the day. But ask questions. Don't let the doctor dismiss you. Ask a lot of questions. If you're still having symptoms, despite what the blood test shows, ask them why. Ask them to give you more information as to why you're having these symptoms. Ask them, can we look into other testing? Can we look into making sure I am getting a full thyroid panel? So make sure you're asking a lot of questions. Thirdly, trust what you know. Trust your gut. No one knows your body better than you do. You are the person that knows everything about your body. And even if they're telling you that it's all in your head, that maybe you're exaggerating, you still know your own body. So trust your gut and go with it, and know that there is something there and you want better answers. And then another thing you can do is discuss other thyroid medication options with your doctor. If you are taking thyroid medication and you're like, I don't feel any different, I don't feel any better, or maybe you feel worse, ask them what other options are. There are a lot of options for thyroid medications, and a lot of times they put you on something like levothyroxine or Synthroid. That has no active thyroid hormone in it. That's only T4, and a lot of people actually don't do the best with that. So you can ask for what your other options are. Ask for something like NDT, which is natural desiccated thyroid, that has T3 and T4. If the doctor won't do anything with T3, then you can even discuss Tyrosint. Tyrosint is a pure form of T4. So it has no T3 in it, but it's pure. There's no fillers in it. And levothyroxine and Synthroid has a lot of fillers in them. So this could be very helpful for you as well. Another thing that you might want to consider is get another opinion. I fired 7 doctors over the course of that 15 years. I fired a lot of doctors because no one listened to me and they all blew me off. Some of them told me I was crazy. Some of them told me that it was all in my head. So get another opinion. Seek out more help. If you have to, reach out to me as well. And maybe I can guide you in the right direction of your area even, for other options as well. Understand your condition is very, very important. Okay. While it helps to trust your healthcare providers and your thyroid doctors and things like that, do your own research. Ask questions. Know what your diagnosis is. Know exactly what hypothyroidism is, or if you have Hashimoto's. Maybe you have Graves' disease or hyperthyroidism. Know the details of your condition so that when you go talk to your doctor, you actually know more about it than they actually think. That will actually help you in the end. And then work with a practitioner that can actually help you and find out why your thyroid is doing what it's doing. Why are your hormones doing what they are doing? Why is your body not using your thyroid hormones effectively? Why are you having symptoms? Maybe your thyroid panel looks normal and you're having symptoms. Why is this happening? Okay. So find a practitioner like myself who does a deeper dive. My Sexy Thyroid Solution program, that's what we do. We go into why is your thyroid actually doing this? Why do you have this in the first place? We dig for root causes. We find out, does your body even have the ability to use your thyroid hormones effectively? Sometimes that is a really big reason why people have symptoms, even though their thyroid panel looks normal, is because the body's not using the thyroid hormones. They're there on the blood, but they're not using them. Okay. So definitely start looking at, okay, what else can I do here? Is there a practitioner that can help me with this? Because a lot of doctors, they definitely can't do a deeper dive like this and do some of the other testing like we do inside the Sexy Thyroid Solution. So definitely let me know if you have questions with that. And then lastly, stay in touch with your doctor. Okay, that goes without saying, but stay in touch with your doctor. It can be really hard for doctors to understand what your symptoms are like, how you're feeling, things like that, if you don't keep them in the loop. And then 6 months goes by, 8 months, a year goes by, you come back to your appointment and you're feeling really lousy and they didn't know anything along the way. Because maybe they could have changed your dose. Maybe they could have done another thyroid panel or done a bigger panel on you. So make sure you're staying in touch with your doctor and keeping them in the loop on your symptoms, okay? So let me know if you have any questions with this. This is, an area that I love to talk about because it is definitely something I struggled with. I'm happy to chat with you more. Grab the link below as well so you can get that free guide. That's the first place that I would start. And then, like I said, let me know if you need anything else or if you have any questions.